Hello everyone, welcome on the YouTube channel of the Taxation Talk. Today we are going to have a brief overview of the Make Available clause of the tax treaty. You might have heard a lot about this clause, and this clause is going to affect a lot the taxation of the non-resident with respect to the fees for the technical services. So one must aware of this clause. So as I discussed that make available clause is present in the article of the fees for technical services, or which is article 12 or article 13 depending upon the various treaty. So this make available clause is not present in the every treaty. So I hereby put on the screen the few examples of the treaty which contains this make available clause, like India, Australia, India, USA, India, Canada, or Singapore treaty. These treaties contain the make available clause in their FTS article. So how this make available clause look like? So in the definition of the FTS, the definition of the FTS, this contain a make available clause. So on the screen it's a relevant extract of the article of the FTS, and in the last bulletin if you check, so let's read the whole. The fees for included services means payment of any kind to any person in consideration for the rendering of any technical or consultancy services, including through the provision of services of technical or other personnel, if such services are auxiliary and subsidiary to the application or enjoyment of right property or information, or make available technical knowledge, experience, skill, know-how, or processes, or consist of the development and transfer of technical plan or technical design. So the definition of the FTS provides the meaning. So what is the FTS? So in this they have provided that when any amount is paid as a consideration for rendering of any technical and consultancy services, and that become the FTS as per the tax treaty, if they are ancillary and subsidiary to the enjoyment or the application of right property information. Or the second category, this make available the technical knowledge, experience, skill, or know-how. So what exactly this make available means? So this make available has not been defined in the act as well as in the treaty, nowhere defines. So in the simple language, this means that where the service recipient must be able to apply the technical knowledge or skill without the recourse to the service provider, means the service provider has provided the services to the service recipient, and now the service recipient is enough efficient to do that work in its own way without recourse to the service provider, without the help of the service provider. So let's take an example in this. There is a non-resident who has provided a consultancy service to a resident. Okay, so that non-resident is a resident of the Canada. So while making a payment, the person is checking whether that person is liable for the taxation in India or not. So first he has checked the taxability as per the Income Tax Act. So the section 9 of the Income Tax Act covers the definition of the fees for the technical service, which provides that any consideration for rendering managerial, technical, or consultancy services shall be considered as FTS, and accordingly income shall be deemed to accrue or arise in India. So as per the Income Tax Act, this payment for the consultancy services by the resident to the non-resident for providing this consultancy is taxable. However, when that person has referred to the DTAA This has contained the make available clause. As I provided that India and Canada DTAA contains the make available clause. So that non-resident has provided the consultancy services. However, that has not equipped the recipient of the services in such a manner that he can use that skill without the recourse of the service provider. So that is not satisfying the condition of the make available clause of the DTAA. So the Income Tax Act allows her to take the beneficial provision between the Act as well as the DTAA. So the DTAA has narrowed the scope of the FTS. So assessee will go for the beneficial provision, that is the DTAA. So considering the provision of the DTAA, this transaction is not liable for the taxation in the India. However, for claiming the benefit of the DTAA, one must have to submit the TRC and NOP declaration and Form 10F as required. So to claim the benefit of the DTAA, one need to satisfy the basic condition for availing the treaty benefit. So hope that's clear to you. In case you have any doubt, please comment in the comment box and stay connected.